Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and I have an idea in mind for a really cute holiday embellishment. I didn't practice this, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to come out, but I have an idea in mind, and sometimes that's all that it takes. So let's get started. First, you're going to cut out some circles, and you can cut whatever sizes you want. I usually take some type of container and place it on a piece of cardboard or maybe one of those cereal boxes or oatmeal boxes. And then what I do is I just kind of trace around it. So you just have to think about what size you want. So you're going to need 2 circles. And so all I'm going to do right now is trace around this circle right in the center of the larger circle. And that's going to help me for when I'm gluing my ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to still need this, but not right now. I'm going to take this ribbon that's really pretty. It's a holiday ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree. And so if you have a lot of thin ribbon in your stash, this is a great project for it. I'm going to be cutting these loops. I haven't decided how large I want them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these loops and go all the way around that circle that I traced. And I'm going to glue all of these onto the tip. So if you stick with me, you'll see what I mean. I'm going to take my glue, and I'm using art glitter glue, and hopefully this will be strong enough to hold down my ribbon. The ribbon is very, very light. And so I'm just going to take that top part of the ribbon and just kind of hold it down there for a minute. And I'm just putting it right on the line there. And the nice thing about this glue is that it dries really fast and it dries clear. I'm going to take the top part of my ribbon and fold it over. Just kind of hold it down on there for a moment. And so that's what it looks like so far. And I'm going to keep doing that and going all the way around. And you might want to measure it. Don't do like I'm doing. You might want to measure it first. So that all of them are even. So it's kind of looking like a flower. And so you see what I'm doing? I'm going to go all the way around with it. So I'm going to do another one real quick. And I think I may have to just overlap them just a little bit so that my cardboard isn't showing. So I'm just overlapping just a tiny bit there. Holding it down for a little bit. And then just folding over the other piece. And I really like the way it has this shimmer on it. It's really pretty for the holidays. And so far it looks like it's going to work out. So I'm going to keep going. Probably end up using a little bit more glue so that it can stay down. I don't think it's good to use my finger. Let's see. There we go. It was sticking to my fingers. Okay, so I'm going to cut out a bunch of these so I have enough to go all the way around, and then I'll come back and let you see what it looks like. Okay, so here's where I am so far, and I noticed that I have to hold it down just a little bit while I glue it on. I'm going to do this last one for you to show you so it will make it a little bit easier for you. Since this is my first time, I just want to make sure that I give you these little helpful tips. But I'm really liking the way it's going so far. And so I just kind of held it down. Just for a moment. And then I took the other piece, and it's better if you kind of go all the way up just a little bit here with the glue right up to the edge, and then fold that other piece down. And then I'm just going to hold it in place for a moment. And I think it's because of the loops why it doesn't stick right away. And I'm just kind of pressing it down a little bit, pressing my loop down. And I'm still waiting for that to dry. So while that dries, we're going to work on this piece right here. And so you remember these little gems? Well, they're back again. I'm just going to take this and glue it right on the center of my smaller circle. And this time I'm going to use some pearls to outline it. I thought the pearls would be nice because it goes along with this. So let's see what we can do with this. Might take the pearls and go around this like that. Let's see. What if I may end up hot gluing my pearls onto this form right here. So just bear with me. Let's see how we can do this. Just going to go right around the outside. Of my gem. And if you watched any of my other videos, you'll see that I use this little red gem in a lot of my projects. And look at that, I'm missing one, so I came up a little bit short. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix that. I'm going to add one gem in here. No one will be able to tell. Oh, and that's pretty. That sticks on there pretty good. And look how pretty that looks. Okay, now I'm going to bring this back again. And I know the sides are sticking out. I don't want that to be sticking out like that, so I'm going to show you how we're going to fix that. I'm going to take some hot glue and put it right in the middle. And I could probably use the other glue. I think the hot glue will go just a little bit quicker. And I'm going to put that right in the center there. And so far it's looking pretty good. I'm so glad y'all are on this crafting journey with me. This is kind of random crafting. And so what I'm going to do is, I think if I keep going around, it's going to be a little bit uneven. So I'm just trying to measure it out. I'm going to put another row of pearls on there. Pick that up. And I'm just going right around the outside. With my hot glue. Right around the outside there. And if I come up short, that's okay. And so look how pretty that is. And I I think what I'm going to do is just one more, maybe one more set of pearls. Let's see what it looks like. And these pearls I got a long time ago at Big Lots. It's 50 feet of bead garland. That's what they're calling it. So I really like the way this looks with the red in the middle. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and put one more. I think it'll look nice with one more. And if you don't want to put one more, you don't have to. But I think that third row will be nice. I'm just going directly on my ribbon here. I don't want it to be too bulky with all that hot glue. And I'm just finding somewhere to put this. Just gently stringing around and trying to bring it as close as possible to that center. And oh my goodness, I love, love, love the way this has turned out. And I'm just going to be very gentle with it because it's still not dry. But look how pretty that is. And you can use it on different things. It's got that backing on it too. You don't have to make it this big. You can make it smaller than this, but I'm being very gentle with it because it's not dry yet. But look how pretty that is. Dollar Tree ribbon, some gems or some pearls I had in my stash, and this Dollar Tree red gem that you've seen in some of my other videos. But look how pretty that is. So I really hope you liked this tutorial, and thank you so much for coming on this crafting journey with me. I hope you are inspired, and don't forget, subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll list all of the supplies below in the description box. Thanks for joining me. Bye.